Ketchum just returned. It's Ash versus Roy in Pokemon Horizons. Let's talk about it. Guys, I did not expect this. They just brought back Ash Ketchum. The episode starts with the Rising Volt Tacklers all discussing their next move when suddenly Freed enters the room to tell them they have a visitor. And guess who? It's freaking Ash Ketchum. So it turns out Freed and Ash actually met when Freed was off doing his own thing, and Freed wanted to give the gang some last minute training, so he called up Ash. It worked out because Ash was also out and about looking for strong trainers to battle anyway, and despite a strong protest from Ult, everybody agrees that Roy is the strongest trainer of the bunch and he should go first. So Ash challenges Roy to a battle, and they waste no time jumping into the action. Ash sends out Pikachu and Roy fittingly sends out Skeledirge. It's both trainers' starter Pokemon. Now, if you thought Ash was just gonna mop the floor with Roy, you'd be wrong. Look, I get Roy started out much more recently than Ash, but he's still a competent trainer. Skeledirge actually does some decent damage here. Using Flamethrower and then Torch Song, Pikachu responds well with a couple Thunderbolts and even manages to trap Skeledirge under an Electro Web, but Skeledirge burns it away. A much closer battle than you might expect to start off. Ash even tries to use Quick Attack because in typical Ash fashion, he forgets basic type matchups. That being said, eventually Ash's experience and prowess as World Monarch takes over. Pikachu lands Iron Tail on Skeledirge, and while it does resist, Pikachu's raw power does a ton of damage. And then Pikachu finishes the battle with his signature Z move, 10 million volt Thunderbolt. Even though Roy lost, he was happy to go against the world's strongest trainer. Unfortunately, after seeing that battle, everybody else is too scared, so the episode ends prematurely. I really like this episode, and if you're excited for what's to come in Pokemon Horizons, drop a follow for weekly reviews of the actual episodes because this episode never happened, obviously. April Fools!